Get in. I'll tell you what. You know what that means. Cheers.
Cheers indeed. Welcome in, Eversys, Commander Tova, and Cobra X Nails. Here we go. I think we've got you all the drinks you need. Let's get off that. There we go. There we go. Blimey, that forehead keeps growing, doesn't it? That's the problem when you get old. Your hair recedes.
How do? I'm Melby, better known as Scottish.
And Scottish, you sweetheart. I was going to pop and see you, but you started quite close, and I thought I won't pop and see. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get a whiskey. If I could spell it, it'd really help. Jeez Louise, here we go. Scottish Legion.
Drink! Take! Us! Drink! Drink!
And a quick shout out as well. There we go. Sea of Thieves, that was it. You have been going for hours. That must be, I tell you what, that was probably my midday nap then. I woke up from my midday nap and it was, the alarm was about to go off to say I've got an hour until I stream, so that is entirely my fault. I do apologise. Right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back in Horizons. We're having too many problems with frame drops in Odyssey, so we are going to lunch, but don't get excited. We are at Organ Hub, which is the wrong hub to be at. But we should have glorious visuals today, because we're back at ultra settings. And it should look beautiful, hopefully. There we go. Lovely jubbly. There we go. Right. We'll get our arses off. See if Bill's here. Bill. Landing gear.
Retracting modules.
Ooh, retracting modules. I'll retract your module, Bill. Here we go. Right. There we go. Right. We're on our way, ladies. It's lovely to see so many of you here. So early on, as you probably know. We won't get much done, but we'll endeavour to. We are in Horizon, so it might be we might get a little few more missions in. A little few more missions in. I used to be able to speak it. English used to be my first language. I think complete gibberish is now my first language. Right, let's hit that boosty hoosty button. There we go. Super duper. We're on our way, ladies and gentlemen. There we go. Right, don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, you will need to hold on to your hats and your knickers. Oh, blimey, that one, the old, there we go. Get the Pinocchio ones out. Yes, get a letter of complaint from Disney saying, you can't show knickers with Disney logos on. Well, you bloody sell them, don't you? So, you know. Anyway, that's a complete, oh, I tell you what I haven't done. Jeez Louise, do watch out for unicorn farts. She always gets the Kit Kats.
I like the bass. I like the buttery biscuit bass. I like the bass, biscuit bass. I like the
buttery biscuit bass. I bloomin' love it. I bloomin' love it. Right. Oh no, you've killed another one of OP's camera ops. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. I tell you what, talking of OP. Computer, shout out Commander Orange Phoenix.
Guess who can't spell someone's name again? You dyslexic maroon.
Yes, I am dyslexic. Yes, I am a maroon. But do check out our OP, a photographer and videographer extraordinaire. And talking of extraordinaire, Bill, you old beauty. We do love our Bill, don't we? Well, I love him. He's free. He's 90 years old. He almost always does as he's told, apart from when he forgets or down the pub. But I blame Jason for that. Right. Bill. Galaxy map.
Stellar cartography.
Ooh, stellar cartography. Right, let's get those bookmarks. We are going back to, yes, hip, 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 hooray. 11:02:48. We need to plot a rooty tooty. It is a one-jump wonder, ladies and gentlemen. So, with very, very little more delay, we are going to head off back to the home of the Sorteria Accord. And of course you can't mention the Sorteria Accord, SOAC, without giving them a shout out.
Onward, ever onward we went, wending our way through the cosmos. And it was there in the cosmos that we came across an evil race of space swines known as the Thargoids.
There we go. You got to love a bit of Kremen. Right, we are almost ready. We are about to embark into, hopefully, a witchy, watchy space. So, Bill, engage FSD. It was bound to happen, wasn't it? It was bound to happen. Jeez Louise. Right, you know the score. Nobby, can you and the kids help with this FSD?
Push!
But Dad, I'm out of breath.
Yeah, well, I told you not to smoke.
I thought you just meant crack.
No, I meant cigarettes too. At your age, you should just be vaping.
Exactly, Nobby. Jeez Louise. Well, while they're... Oh, hang on. Who are these kids,
Greetings,
Nobby?
Commander.
That's my oldest son, Skeletor. Hiya. And this is our new babby, Django Unchained.
That's our grandson, Gangnam Style.
Hiya.
Hiya, Dad.
And this here is Luke. We call him that because he's got leukemia.
Oh, blimey, O'Reilly. Right, okay, well, that's fair enough, Nobby. Right, hopefully, we've got another FA. I tell you, that's a great thing about owning a Lambert's second-hand shit shop, ladies and gentlemen, is spare parts. Well, courtesy of Gino Garon, Com Witchman, and of course the infamous Commander Tony Curtis. We do get a lot of our spare parts from those commanders. So let's see if we've done it. Bill, engage FSD.
Frame shift drive engaged.
Here we go. Right, hats, knickers. Hey, I tell you what, you couldn't write it. Well, I tell you what, I tried writing it once and it got rejected as complete nonsense. Gino, the orange mocha frappuccino. Let's do it as I see witches and watches going out through space. Gino, you sweetheart. Oh, no.
Orange mocha frappuccino!
There we go!
Gathering information.
Bit of jitterbuggery and a shout out for our Gino. Oh, you gotta love it. The Kraken shower showed its face. Oh no! Hey! I tell you what, Gino, you sweetheart, lovely to see you. You were playing something weird the other day. Death Road to Canada, that was it, yes. Yes, I popped over to see our Gino, ladies and gentlemen, and there were some very, very strange things going off over there, but he does, believe me, does do the old Elite Dangerous as well. Don't take that as read. Right, talking of red, glassy arse landings. Lovely jubbly. It was an Elite Dangerous stream for the first 3 hours, then you switched. I tell you what, you... The shame, hey Gino, the shame. Damn and blast it. I knew I should have just popped Elite Dangerous back on for the last few minutes, just so I didn't get ridiculed by my peers in Elite Dangerous. Oh dear. Oh no! That was a... Oh! Tactical loop.
Tactical Loop copyright 2020 by Warlord 383. All rights reserved. Any resemblance to actual persons living or dead or actual events is purely coincidental.
Jeez, that was a hell of a tactical loop.
Of the stream.
Oh my lord, and we missed that completely. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Gino.
Shame. Shame.
It's like karma instantly came to Gino's rescue there. It's like, you cheeky bugger, Monsieur Lambert, Monsieur Dangerous. Right, ladies and gentlemen, we are... Oh, look at those rings. You gotta... Hey! It's Innuendo Jones.
Indy!
Not that Joe, the other Joe!
I love
She's
you
evil
all.
and good, and she wants to get her hands on my dick.
I bet she does, Julian. Yes, Julian Clary. We haven't heard much from our Julian recently. I do hope he's all right. I don't keep up with the sort of the celeb news. You just suddenly notice that somebody's been a bit quiet, and you've not heard or seen of them for a while. So I do hope our Julian's all right, because you never know. Strange. Look at Sean Locke. Poor old Sean Locke. What a shock that was. He's only a couple of years older than me. So yeah, you know, it can happen to all of us. Right, Glassy Arse Landings. Here we go. Cobra! Cobra, you blooming tinker! You did not need to... Cobra! Jeez, look, ladies and gents, that is... Blimey O'Reilly. Well, I tell you what, Cobra. Now, this is presumptuous. Well, having said that, you can give a reach round to anyone. So I tell you what, that has got to be worth a reach around for our Cobra.
It's spitting!
There you go. I do hope it's spitting, because, you know, otherwise the reach round isn't very good. But, you know, girl or boy, you can't beat a reach round. It's the only decent thing to do when... You're more... Hey, I love you, Cobra! Cheers for the reach round! You don't get those off many streamers. Probably because it's terms of service or something, but hey, you know, we've been there. And Fiery Toad, a first hostess with the mostest. I'll keep a banana. As Alan Partridge would say. Another orange mocha frappuccino, ladies and gentlemen, whether you stream or not, if you're a hostess with the mostest.
Orange mocha frappuccino!
Jitterbuggery.
Yeah.
Shout out. And a little bit more jitterbuggery for our Fiery. Oh my lord, there's another one! You don't have to feel on your own now, Gino. There is another of our elite dangerous brethren, sister in binary and non-binary beingings who was not last streaming Elite Dangerous. Well, I think we need a spank for our Fiery Toad.
The following program contains naughty bits.
It does indeed. We do like naughty bits. Right, talking of naughty bits, shall we see if we can get some dogging action with our Billy Boy and Glassy Arse Landings. Bill? Request dogging.
Contacting docking control.
In like Flynn. I tell you what. Oh, look at that! And you're actually witnessing the crate fried chicken getting fried. Look at that! Yes, ladies and gentlemen, whenever you buy crate fried chicken from one of Lambert's chip shop outlets, you will have the honour of tasting that unique crate fried flavour.
What are these rumours of a race, an alien race of insect?
Oh, I do apologise. Sounds like Bill's off one of his little mutters again. And also, of course, ladies and gentlemen, you are witnessing Nick Dangerous from Lambert's second-hand shit shop, the Elon Musk-powered Tesla auto dock. Yes, indeed. In the late 21st century, Elon Musk had his whole brain put into the internet. And of course, we got ourselves... Oh, did you know... Hey, did you notice that? No blackout in Horizons. That's new. That's new. No blackout. Good work. That is I tell you what, that is good news. Oh, brilliant. Well done. It's not often you can say well done, FDev these days. Right, let's go deep inside the old Glassy Arse Landings. And thank you very much for that, Cobra. That was above and beyond. It's, as I say, we do this, basically, I mean, it has, you know, obviously grown into what it is today. But we do this basically to, you know, to save my mental health. And hopefully a few other people's at the same time. We can all be a little bit silly for a few hours together. And have a giggle and forget what's happening in that real world out there. Right, we are at Glassy Arse Landings. We are doing, of course, BGS, and we can't mention BGS without mentioning our Zorba.
You bastard, Nick.
You merely adopted the BGS. I was born into it, molded by it.
Computer, shout out Zorba Dundee.
While I'm running the ship, looking after the chickens and keeping Bill and Jason in check, you now want me to do your streaming job too?
Zorba Dundee.
Nice one there, Scottish. An Afro, yes, the god of BGS. It's got to be a brewage for our Afro.
Guaranteed to
blow your mind. And Chris, what are we going to get Chris with done? I tell you what, we've not given out yet, Chris. I tell you what, Commander Chris, grab a Milo. Bit of easy creamy from our Zorba.
Look at that. You see, nice and easy. Easy creamy.
Easy creamy. You haven't got to love it. But, you know, it does help. Right, here we go. Soiteria Accord. Right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, binaries and non-binaries. Let's see. Oh, look at that nice little courier job. Oh, to Avagachi Jinjin. Avaguchi, how far away is it? Estimated. Oh, 82,000. That is quite a long way away. We ain't got enough room. Spec Ops, no. Oh, another 3 influence. Let's have a look at that. How far away is that? Estimated. Oh, we'll have a bit of that. We'll have a bit of that. Nice, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. That's economic data acquisition. Not sure. Boom. Oh, we could. Look at that 4 influence. I reckon we got enough room for that. Yeah, we'll have some of that. There we go. Oh, it's 82. Oh, I tell you what, we'll have some of that as well. Blimey, all right. Well spotted, Afro. Well spotted. We'll have some of that. We'll have some of that. We'll have some of that. You beauty. Talk about stacking missions. We're on a winner. A crepe fried chicken dinner. Look at that. Un, deux, trois. Let's see if there's... I suppose we could check if there's any more little baby ones we can pick up for the Soiteria Accord. Let's have a look-see. Diddly, diddly, diddly. Diddly, 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 diddly. That's it. No, that will do us then. There we go. A Scottish Legion says, well, it is a tad early. This is a bit shocking being this... Yes, exactly, Scottish. It is a tad early to be lunching, as we've only been live. Let's have a look, see if this Viagra's working. How long have we been up for? 21 minutes. Yes, that is totally ridiculous. We cannot be leaving our station with missions before at least 25 minutes has passed, ladies and gentlemen. So the lovely Scottish Legion very, very gallantly has popped in and said, well, I'll drop 1,000 of these hard-earned Chanel points for the very first, not only the first redemption, but a Stitcher comes in with a host. All together now. Give a banana. They are indeed fiery. Stitcher, second hostess with the mostest, and then Scottish. All together now. Give a banana. As Afro says, well, we'll throw in a chicken as well. And Crash Harper, welcome in.
Orange mocha frappuccino!
Quick shout, another jitterbuggery for our Scottish and a shout out. And then Stitcher, you beauty, another hostess with the mostest. Stitcher.
Orange mocha frappuccino!
Bit more jitterbuggery. Bit more of a shout. Boss Simulator, now you're taking a piss. You boys and girls are taking a piss. I know for a fact that Stitcher is an Xbox, not an Xboxer, an Xbox. I'm not going down that route until Shuggy gets here. He's an Xbox Elite player. You're taking a piss now saying Bus Simulator in capitals. It's like, I know, you bastards. There we go. You'll take another, I tell you what, let's get another whiskey for Scottish. And I tell you what, we owe Crash a drink as well.
Drink! Take! Us! Drink! Drink!
There we go. Let's get a Milo.
Look at that. You see? Nice and easy. Easy, creamy.
Easy, creamy. There you go, Crash. A nice mug of Milo. It is easy and it is creamy. I mean, it doesn't get any easier. 4 spoonfuls. Hot water, milk, mix. Job done. Right, ladies and gentlemen, we are still awaiting. Oh, nice one, Scottish. Well, thanks for bringing one of your mates over. And Crash, I hope I don't disappoint. We do try. Blimey, just as we thought we might get to that redemption. I tell you what, it's a Jack Little. Yes, what do I say? It's not a monster. It's Jack Little, ladies and gentlemen. Well, what do we get? It's got to be a brewage. And then we've got to ask that $6 million question.
Guaranteed to blow your mind.
What's Jack off on today? It was either bus sim that night or truck sim. Now I'm back to Atlas. Nice one, Stitcher. I tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, whenever our Jack pops in, and this is entirely, well, I'd say it's entirely Jack's fault, but to be fair, WK Jez does take some of the blame, as of course I do too. But when Jack pops in, we have to ask, Jack, what are you off on? He looks very excited. He's not been on one of these before. Jack's off on an asp. I tell you what, that is never, ever getting old. And please, ladies and gentlemen, for the first person I've shouted out that actually says Elite Dangerous, please give. Now, Jack's a variety streamer, so he's actually one who could be forgiven. I know you were all of...
Oh, come on,
and
man.
Black Rose, blimey, O'Reilly.
Hey, who's dropping bombs in there? How about a courtesy flush?
I tell you what, I think you need some rum to go with that, Black Rose.
How was it cold be?
And I tell you what, not only a drink, but a shout out for our Black Rose. There we go, doing that there new worldage, which I'm not too knowledgeable about. But we still have. Let's check how long Scottish Legion's been waiting for this redemption. 5 minutes, and Afro's been waiting for a Pet the Chicken. For 4 minutes. And Gibbard, welcome in. I tell you what, let's get back to nice proper cup of tea for our Gibbard. We nearly went down the alcohol route there, Gibbard.
Guaranteed
to blow your mind. And I suppose we better have some cake.
What is cake? Well, it has an active ingredient, which is a dangerous psychoactive compound. It stimulates the part of the brain called Shatner's bassoon.
Shatner's bassoon? Jeez Louise, I've seen his pink piccolo. I've even played his pink oboe. But I've never, ever seen Shatner's bassoon. It's innuendo, Jones.
Indy!
Not that Jones, the other Jones!
Please do me. I know we haven't got time to do it now, but can you just stay and do me?
I would, Holly, but, you just don't know. I'd be lying if I said she didn't float my boat. Gibbard, that is cracking. I love it when it comes together, which I don't do very often because I'm on my own. Right. Arse! We have got our first redemption of the day. Let me double check whether it's a nick or a nibble. It was a nick me nuts. Let's get our ginger nuts out for our Scottish. I saw a squirrel. Where? There on the ledge. Where on the ledge? Right there. A little squirrel with my nuts in his mouth. Well, I declared, go and nibble, 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 nibble right there. Oh yeah, nibble and nick me nuts, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much, and thanks to Scottish Legion, Elvis has left the building. Right, that is one. We can bring Scottish Legion to completion. It's innuendo, Jones.
Indy!
Not that Jones, the other Jones!
No, I've never whizzed it over the kitchen.
I bet he has. Right, it's a chicken. Just when you thought it couldn't get any more bizarre, Afro. Here we go. It's time for some perfect poultry. petting. And yes, indeed, it's the original Mick Clucknell, aka Ginger Hen. And if you look at the bottom left-hand side of screen, you can see Mick Clucknell's stunt double. Yes, money was too tight to mention. He couldn't afford to have his brain put in a human. And ladies and gentlemen, if you're new to this show, a public service announcement, that is definitely a hen being stroked, not a cock being choked. Fanar. Misses. It's innuendo, Jones.
Indy! Not that Jones, the other Jones!
Trying an asshole is tiring business.
Well, I'll take that on your on what you say there, Salty. Right, that's more like it. 29 minutes, a third 25 of those there Earth seconds. Did we get a little flicker of funny flicker thing? I thought I saw a flickery thing there. Yeah. Anyway, right, let's hit that 30 minutes, half an hour into the stream. Yes, we have accomplished, as per usual, the square root of jack shit.
What a maroon.
There you go. There we go. Exactly, Gibbered. Exactly. We've got to keep these things up. Hey, keep them up. It's innuendo, Jones.
Indy!
Not that Jones, the other Jones!
I tell you what, I'll grow a beard.
Yeah.
Because it's in my jeans.
Yeah. It's in your jeans? What?
You cannot beat a Sheila who's prepared to grow a beard in her jeans. Right, here we go. Bill, landing gear.
Gear up.
Hey, gear up. I should, Coco. Right, I think we need to be at a little bit of a better angle there. Whoa! There we go. Right, we're on the go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's hit that boost button. Whoa! There we go. Almost looks as though we know what we're doing. Take it from me and anyone who's been following me for any amount of time. We do not. Right! Oh, jeez, look at those windows. What's up, Warlord?
Surely that's a thing by now. You know, we can go faster than light. We can't clean a blooming window.
Can't clean a blooming window, exactly. Right, shall we get rid of these Polymars? Good old Polymar. I tell you, I once knew a girl called Polymar. And her name was Polly, and she was a mother. Polymar. There you go. There's a joke in there somewhere. If you can find it, please. Answers on a postcard, please. Yeah, hey, where was she from? I tell you what, Jack, you're sharper than me. You are much sharper than me. I don't know why that's funny. And Fari says Nick is under contract to not actually attempt any gameplay for the first 25 minutes. You are absolutely right. Right, Polymar. Jeez Louise, where did that come from? Right, anyway. She could have been from Plymouth. Polymar from Plymouth, does that work? Or Margate. Polymar from Margate. That might work. Anyway, before we go down that hole, like polystyrene out of the X-ray specs. Hey! I tell you what, Jack. If it works for you, it works. I'm so sorry. Has somebody replaced my happy pills with some laughing gas or something? Jeez Louise. Right, nitrous oxide. I tell you what, I thought there was a funny smell coming from my cupboard. Hey, right. With no further adieus. Delays. Hold on to your hats. Second time today. Hold on to... Oh, look at that. They are lovely, those ones. They're just a bit too bright. We have to have the darker knickers on top. Otherwise, unfortunately, for some reason, I can't get to control the old iris. Man, you Arlie. An emphasis, you're back! I tell you what, that emphasis slipped in Fanar, right at the beginning. Popped out.
Guaranteed to blow your
And
mind.
popped back in again. In out, emphasis, shake it all about. I should, Coco. You having a giraffe there, emphasis. Right, anyway, after that terrible Glaswegian accent. We need to, really need to find a way to move this work meeting, which starts at the... I love you, Ephesus. I know, this blooming real life things, it gets in the way. But we all, as I say, the fact that you guys and girls turn up, whether you're lurking or jerking, or working, lurkers, jerkers, and workers. I'm going to have to write that down. Lurkers, jerkers and workers. Oh dear. Oh dear, we love them all. Hang on, where's me list? Yeah, name for my community. Here we go. The dreaded piece of paper. Jerkers. Lurkers. And workers. Otherwise known as the JLW. Yes, it's the JLW, the Jerker Workers and Lurkers. Because it does, doesn't it, Gibbon? Cheers, Crash. We do try. As I say, this whole endeavour started as a way for me to help my mental health, and it's turned into a dream. JL. In fact, hang on a minute. Yes, JLW. Anyway, right. Before I lose any sense of what's going on, it is... I'm sorry, ladies. Right, it is definitely time. Hold on to those hats. Hold on to those lovely knickers. And if you... Let's do it. Bill... Engage FSD.
Frameshift now engaged.
Here we go. LJW Incorporated. This improves Nick's mental health at the expense of your... Yes, exactly. Exactly, Jack. Right, hats, knickers. Let's hope it's witchy-watchy-watchy space, not hyper-diaper space. Yes, that hyper-diaper space, I have heard, is quite a smelly place. I mean, crikey, if that's the place all the second-hand diapers go to, that's going to be pretty full. Yeah, what mental? Exactly. Yes, indeed. You're not wrong there. Yes, it's just mental, isn't it? Right, 11 bodies. And Will, you sweetheart, the person I only recently found out streams. And I feel very bad about it. Will, you sweetheart. So we're going to get Will. What are we going to get Will? I tell you what, we haven't had any beer yet. I know it's only Wednesday, but Will, as an apology, beer for everyone. You know the song, and if you don't know the song, ladies and gentlemen, you will do soon. Take a drink and you'll sing to a state of pure inebriation. You'll be tanked like the whole Thargoid nation. See what we did there? Made it a little bit elite topical. There we go, and there we go. Another of our elite dangerous brethren, a sister in a binary, and of course non-binary beings. Oh, it's old Kremen's shop. Let's go to Kremen's shop, ladies and gentlemen. There we go. We've got a few bits and bobs. We've got Polymar to drop off. I don't know. I think there's about 48. They must be clones. Polymar clones. Because the original Polymar from Portsmouth or Plymouth or Margate is dead, I've heard. I don't know where this is going, but I know we're going. Oh, it's quite a distance! It's quite a distance. Let's get that pedal to the metal. I tell you what, let's have a look at this a bit closer up on the old periscope. Oh, we're at 15,000 to Kremen's stop. Talking of Kremen! Jeez Louise, nearly got me there, Ephesus. I tell you what, blimey O'Reilly. That Kremen, he's got a lot to answer for. He certainly has. Right, talking of Kremen's stop, which I can't think of a decent segue But Segway's gone out the window. Right, let's have... I tell you what we haven't done. We haven't checked out what's going on over at FDev HQ.
Meanwhile, back at FDev HQ... What was that, Bronwyn? Malforo wins in a bit of a rush because there's a time limit on his delivery. Well, I tell you what, why don't we pop another ship on his landing pad?
Guaranteed to blow your mind.
Hey, Butters and poor old Mal. Jeez Louise, look at that. He's... Oh, you gotta love it. Jeez Louise, time-sensitive mission, and they go and park another ship. Butters, lovely to see you. I say it's lovely to see you all. Thank you all so much for joining us today. And if it's not quite your cup of tea, don't worry, I totally understand. I think Friendship Drive charging is still streaming. So if you want some proper elite, there definitely is some still around there. But if you're after a bit of a giggle, stand fire. Right, well, we've still got a little way to go. So I tell you what, we've not checked for quite a while whether we're still in the boobles. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, quite often mispronounced as the bubble. But if we pull out Fanar, if we pull out all the way, there you go, on the old Galaxy map, you can see we are definitely still deep inside the boobles. And I tell you what, there's no place I'd rather be than deep inside the Michael Boobles. Right, we're getting closer, ladies and gentlemen. Those little extras at no extra cost are all here just to help the day go a little bit quicker. And I tell you what, let's see if any of those new undercover. Oh, you just started playing Elite again. Nice ones, Butters. Nice one. I tell you what, I still cannot put it down. I honestly cannot put it down. You know, the fact that 2 months, Butters, blimey. I tell you what, that's well, I tell you what, I hope you enjoy. Oh, hang on, oh no! Nay, 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 and thrice nay. Oh, look at this. Jeez Louise. Tactical Loop.
Tactical Loop copyright 2020 by Warlord 383. All rights reserved. Any resemblance to actual persons living or dead or actual events is purely coincidental. No animals were harmed in the making of this stream. Rebroadcast is not allowed without the expressed written consent of Major League Baseball.
What a dick. And prepping my carrot for a trip to Colonia. Oh, nice one, Butters. Nice one. That is awesome. That is really nice. It's again, that's one of the. I think though the one thing I do love about. I mean, obviously there's a lot of things to love about fleet carriers, but it is the fact that it has helped bring the community even closer. I think with you know, I mean, I get lifts all over the place, And, yeah, so, there we go. Second jump of the day. I should be so lucky at my age. And second tactical loop. Arse! Right, we are coming in. You won't Adam and Eve it. This has got to be some sort of record, ladies and gentlemen, ladies. Binaries and non-binaries. Our first mission of the day. But before we... Oh, that's a bright one. That's a bright one. I tell you what, blimey O'Reilly. Right, we're coming in. Keep hold of those hats. Keep hold of those knickers. Boom. There we go. Love you. Exactly, Crash. Exactly. There's some good excuses in there somewhere, Crash. Wow, 7,000 tons of that old tritium. Blimey, well, Butters, if there's anyone, I don't know if you want to put a shout out in my Discord, or even the Pilot's Lounge for that matter, but it's always worth putting a shout in case anyone's got some spare they can donate.
Something, Darkside.
All together now. cute. Oh, give me a banana. Ha ha! Mythic. Oh, brilliant, Butters. Wonderful community, isn't it, Butters? Mythic, you little beggar. Another hostess with the mostest. And Arium as well coming in. Hang on, Arium. Let me sort out a quick orange mocha frappuccino with extra jitterbuggery for our Mythic.
Orange mocha frappuccino!
Jitterbuggery indeed. A little extra. And of course, a shout out for our Mythic. Another of our elite dangerous brethren, a sisterin, a binary and non-binary beings. Welcome in, Mythic. And Arium, I forgot you. Now, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, what are we going to get, Arium? I tell you what, I'm thinking Arium. I'm thinking a nice, sensible cup of coffee. And a shout out because Arium, ladies and gentlemen, is another member of the Fast team. So let's get that shout out. And there again, Elite Dangerous. Thank you, Arium. Another. We've broken our record of people coming in here, all you know is Elite Dangerous streamers. And they've last streamed something very odd.
Yes! Take that horse back to the stable and give
it a kiss. Crash, thank you for the follow. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Chris won't know this, but as you all know, for the follows on this channel, especially nice individual ones like that, you will get your very own PSA. But first, let's get some dogging action with the station and Billy Boy Shatner. Bill, request dogging.
Asking now. Unable to...
unable to comply. Oh, that's a shame, Butters. But I tell you what, just when you thought we might complete our first mission of the day, the person I told you to go and see if I'm not your cup of tea. Hiya, Christopher. And Friendship coming in with the raid. Well, you know what that means, ladies and gentlemen.
Gaining knowledge by observation alone.
Give it a kiss. Christopher, thank you for the follow. And Friendship, you beauty. I was just telling people to...
Pushing along,
give it a kiss. Dutch Glaswegian, that's a mix. I love it. You sweethearts, welcome in raiders. Right, ladies and gentlemen, whenever we get a raid or a princess comes in, you know what they get, and you know what you get in Friendship, whether you want it or not. Dos, tres. Really, Pony? Holy moly, everybody wants a Friendship Drive charging. We've got their Friendship Drive charging. A kick in the boot, I tell you what, Dutch. I tell you what, I am a complete ball bag. A complete and utter ball bag. Right, ladies and gentlemen, whenever we get a raid, we give away the most expensive thing on our menu, which is the spacing of an elite commander. And I tell you what, Glaswegian, yes indeed. Long Nick and the news and all that stuff. But I definitely know about being a little ball bag. Or a wee ball bag, as is more sensible. Who's getting space today? Yes, ladies and gentlemen, courtesy of the wonderful Friendship Drive. Our first commander spacing of the day. Let's see who is going out the airlock. First one of the day, Friendship. Whenever we get this raid, we need more room. It's Nexus of Empathy! Au revoir, Nexus! Blimey O'Reilly! A bonsoir, mon ami! Computer, shout out Nexus of Empathy.
You wait until I see Warlord 383. Wasn't it his idea to get me doing this?
It was, Computer. And Friendship, what were you up to? And Doodle Poodle! Give it a kiss. Right, I tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, we've got so many followers. I tell you what, and so many new people here. We're going to have a little cheat. We're going to get a tea for everyone.
Guaranteed to blow your mind.
And then we'll get a coffee This is an idea Hero Stellarium came up with. Everyone else. There we go. Running around looting stuff. Nice one, friendship.
Smooth.
Well, Glaswegian, I tell you what. Now, don't tell... In fact, I tell you what. Is rye whiskey all right for you, the Dutch Glaswegian?
Rye whiskey,
rye whiskey, rye whiskey, I cried. If you don't give me rye whiskey, I surely will cry. Or die, I can't remember which one it is. Probably in the corner. There you go. Right, let's see if we can get some dogging action. Bill? Request dogging.
As requested.
Oh, I don't think you did, Bill. I tell you what, I think that Billy boy's having a bit of a giraffe. Here we go. There you go, in like Flynn. Oh, and look at that, ladies and gentlemen. You are witnessing the crate fried chicken being fried. That is, if you stick around long enough for the half-time break, ladies and gentlemen, you will see the crate fried chicken advert. And also the Tesla Auto Dock. There we go. Yes, follow a PSA, ladies and gentlemen. We've had a lot of follows, so with no further ado, for all you followers, ladies and gentlemen, a public service announcement, dear. Whenever we get follows, get a follow, follows, or even a refollow on this there channel, we like to make it absolutely clear that those follows are never, ever expected. But when we do get them, they are gratefully received, and quite often I get a massive woody as well. So thank you all so much. You have a smashing, nice, and most importantly, boys and girls, a horny a day. There we go, blimey, O'Reilly. Right, well, we won't be pad hogs, as we've got stuff. We're dropping the kids off at a pool. No, we're not dropping the kids off at a pool. There we go. Right, so Kremen Stop or Kermiov. Maybe it's a Russian Kermit. It could be. Paul Penthouse. That's all I've got, says. I tell you what, right, first mission of the day. Well, you know, Glaswegian, all sorts happen on this stream, and quite often it does get a little bit messy. It's innuendo, Jones.
Andy?
Not that Jones, the other Jones!
Salty Singularity is pulling out!
Oh, poor Boss Lady B having a witness. Salty Singularity pulling out. Jeez Louise. Right! We have delivered 48 tons of polymar. Big... Oh, hang on. What does it mean partial? Hang on. Back. There we go. Hey! Oi! There we go. Right, look at that. Un, deux, trois, cat. Cat on the influence. And Celine, just when you thought it was safe with it, put the chocolates away. Another princess comes in. If I could spell me own if I could spell me own commands, it would really help. Celine, you sweetheart. It's big, it's brown, it's hot. You gotta get your lips around it. Dos, tres. Really, Pony? Holy moly, everybody wants a Celine Star Dragon. They certainly do. Welcome in, Celine. Another of our elite dangerous brethren, sister in binary and non-binary beings. And another worth a darn good follow on that follow button. And, well, yes, I tell you what, Fari, could well be. Right, influence for BGS, for the Sorteria Accord. Look at that, 4 on the old influence. We don't care about the money. Burnt beef, Olive, it could well be. Right, blimey O'Reilly, ladies and gentlemen, first mission of the day. Let me add that on. And let's see. We now have our first mission.
What a maroon.
Really well today, Celine. I felt a little bit with these later in the day streams for me. I always feel that life gets a bit on top of me before I start. But again, you guys and girls, you've lifted me out of, sort of quite a down. There we go. Right! What am I doing? I was doing something. What was I going to do? Oh, yes! How many missions? Let's have a look-see. There we go.
What a maroon.
One mission. How long has it taken us? 54 minutes and 2 of those there, Earth seconds, to complete one mission.
Oh, come on, man.
Jeez Louise, Mythic.
Hey, who's dropping bombs in there? How about a courtesy flush?
Yeah, I tell you, you tell 'em, Butters. There we go. Yeah, not actually. Hey, no worries, Mythic. We all have the odd. We have all the odd bottom burp, don't we? We all have the odd bottom burp. Right, it is time to lunch. Yet again, ladies and gentlemen. So, with no further ado, delay. Let's lunch. And while we're lunching, let me just double, triple, quadruple check. Yes, the reward request queue is empty. So while we're getting ready, I'm just going to have a swig of this coffee. Oh, burrito. Oh, but I love burritos. Yeah, but they do tend to repeat, don't they, Mythic? They certainly do tend to repeat. Yes, the good old burritos. Right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, binaries and non-binaries, we have completed one mission already in the first half of this madness. Oh, we're being scummed! We're being scummed. Right, talking of scum, Bill? Landing gear.
Raising landing gear.
Thank you, Billy boy. Right, we need a second destination of the day, ladies and gentlemen. So we go to those transactions. We have 2 courier jobs. One is in Abergachi. Where's the other one? And that's in another hippity hip hip hip. Well, I tell you what, we'll go to the hippity hip 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 hooray one. We'll get that, and then we'll go to Abergotch, whatever it is. It looks like 3 sides of a triangle. So that's always good. There we go. And Jibbard says, well, I'm sure Nexus of Empathy's feeling a bit lonely out there, so shall we send Bill out to keep him company? Why not, Jibbard? There we go. Ladies and gentlemen, the lovely Jibbard jumping into the spirit of things. Don't get these missions done too quick. We need some entertainment. There we... And Prince, welcome in. Welcome in, Prince. Let's get a quick brewage for our Prince Hugo.
Guaranteed to blow your mind.
Guaranteed to blow your mind. That's probably the huge pile of cocaine, not the tea. Yeah, exactly, Glaswegian. Some of those names are particularly difficult to pronunciate. Yeah, I know, Jim, and what is going on? I tell you what, as Eriam says, well, we might as well throw out another elite commander after Bill as well. So, ladies and gentlemen, just when you thought we might be heading to a new world record of missions, the boys and girls, the binaries and non-binaries on the crew have decided that nay, and thrice nay. First, Bill out for Jibbard. Here we go, Jibbard. Let's do it. Let's space Bill. Right, I'll do the honours with the inner airlock doors there, Jibbard. If you could give the chubby butcher a good old push. The 0G. There he goes. Blimey, O'Reilly. Bouncing off the walls. Au revoir, Bill. Bon voyage. Yes, indeed. We shat Spacener. You've got to love it. And I tell you what, while he's out there, do you think he might do the windows? There he is. He's even taken a chamois out with him. What a legend. You've got to love our Billy boy. Look at that. Jeez Louise. He gets spaced, and rather than moaning about it, he gets his chamois out. That sounds like a euphemism. J. Bill, put your chamois away. It's innuendo, Jones.
Indy!
What a guy indeed!
He came through the keyhole in my house. We immediately...
He must be very small.
We immediately locked up Lorne, my wife's knicker drawer. I thought, he's not going in there.
No, we got in there nice and early for the knickers. Right, and Eriam has said they want, and now dropping 5,000. As I said before, ladies and gentlemen, if you came in with that raid, it is the most expensive reward, the most special reward. We have 93 commanders, ladies and gentlemen, and if you fancy being spaced, you can always pop over to our Discord, and there is a channel, something Discord, or Darkside even. There is a little place called Commander Spacing, a Chanel within that Discord, where if you post a good old picture of yourself or your commander, we can add you to the spacing roster. Right, ladies and gentlemen, let's, what do we got? We've got that commander to do for Eriam. Let's not delay anymore. I tell you what, this talk about delaying tactics. I used to think about trains, but that's always made me wonder if somebody who's into model trains or real trains, what do they use as a delaying tactic during sex? They can't think of trains, can they? That's going to set them off. Think about that as we space another elite dangerous commander, courtesy of Eriam. Here we go, Eriam. Who's it going to be? I tell you what, poor Bill's out there, Nexus of Empathy's out there. Who's going to be out for third? It's our WK Jez of Watches! A bon voyage! I tell you what, it's looking like a bit of a sausage party out there, ladies and gentlemen. Super duper. Computer, shout out WK Jez.
Oh, I'm reduced to doing all your shout-outs now, am I?
You certainly are. Yes, last scene, doing Lemming's Gate, or Lemmy's Gate, which I always wondered, you know, the lead singer of I've forgotten the, that's great. Oh, I've forgotten the band Lemmy was in. Motorhead, yes, the lead singer of Motorhead, Lemmy, would have a game named after him, but you know, each to their own. Right, talking of each to their own. Arse! Oh, and I tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, I was on somebody else's stream the other day, and I noticed, yeah, your insurance must have cancelled. I tell you what, I'm not surprised, Mythic. I am not surprised. Yeah, just going to start a convention outside. Good thinking, Eriam. I tell you what, right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it is highly unlikely we will get our second mission done in the first half, but you will want to stick around for not only the adverts. And Ian, you bugger, straight in with a T. What a gent. I tell you what, Ian, right. He hasn't heard that in years. Right, let's get Ian right. He got us a brewage. I tell you what, let's get a nice, sensible. Talking of, in fact, I'm not sure how he's going to do this, Ian, because we just spaced Jez, but somehow smooth. He can hand you a Lavazza with a free biscotti. Haven't got out in so long. I figured it was because you were afraid of hurting the other one. But well, I tell you what, Mythic, it is possible. It is. Do you know? Right. Ian Wright, what was I doing? I have no biscuits. That was it. We haven't given out the old biscuits for a while. Oh, Ian, you sweetheart. Getting a look at that. What a gent.
I like the base. I like the buttery biscuit base. I like the base biscuit base. I like the
buttery biscuit base. Blooming love it. Do watch out for Unicorn Farts, though. She does get those Kit Kats. No worries, Will, you beauty. Let's get an Earl Grey for our second lurker of the day. Our Will.
Earl Grey hot.
There you go. Workers, lurkers and jerkers. We love you all. Thank you, Will. Lovely to see you. And hopefully we'll catch you streaming later on. In fact, if you've gone, don't worry. But if you haven't, you can always pop in the next time you're streaming. Or I could not be a lazy git and actually just pop to your page and look at your schedule. But you know, that would actually, Anyway,
let's get back to some Elite Dangerous, shall we?
That is a great idea, Crispy. Good old Crispy. There we go. Yes, I hope. Yes, I tell you what, LJW, Lurkers, Jerkers and Workers has got a stick, hasn't it, Gibbon? It's a cracker. Right, on tomorrow. Right, ladies and gentlemen, just in case you missed it earlier, our Will be streaming tomorrow. So please, give them some love. As you know, the Elite Dangerous community is a wonderful community, and we do love sharing the Elite Dangerous love. Right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, with no further ado, delay, shall we do it? Hats and knickers, I should Coco. Bill, engage FSD.
Frameshift drive engaging.
I tell you what, Mythic, yes, Salty. I've not spoken to him recently, but as you may or may not know, he's actually going for his police officer training and stuff and things. So yes, they're keeping him exceedingly busy. And the last time I actually saw him streaming, I think he was streaming chess, an actual chess game, because as we know, he's a very, very intelligent guy. Yes, more witches, thank you. And of course the update is, on the courier mission, is they want it PDQ, ladies and gentlemen. 16 bodies, not as many as the Mansons, but probably just a little bit more than the Bundys. There we go, we have got our free fuel, ladies and gentlemen. Remember, oh, it's Vandervoort. We've been to Vandervoort before. Lovely jubbly, lemon squeezy. There we go. Yeah, give them a... Yeah, that's always... Yes. Right, anyway. Yes, right. Ladies and gentlemen, we are on the way to our second... Yes, would you Adam and Eve it? Our second mission of the day. But, due to not just having mental health problems, but the old kick you while you're down... now got sciatic back problems, or sciatic nerve problems. Let's have a look at this uptime. 1 hour and 5 of those there Earth minutes. Well, I tell you what we'll do, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, binaries and non-binary beings. We will get ourselves firmly inside Vandervoort Stazione, and then, ladies and gentlemen, we will take a little breakette, and we will have some adverts during the break, but not Twitch adverts. They will be Elite Dangerous adverts. And yes, one thing I wanted to ask is, anybody who isn't subscribing had any adverts pop up while I've been streaming? Because I've not set any off, but I keep seeing a timer counting down in my see, that's how your brain goes, in my creator dashboard. Oh, cheers, Gibbard. Yeah, we do try. You've seen it, right, Mythic? Yeah, I tell you what, that is, I've got to look into that. It's yeah, it is today, isn't it, Eri? Well, most days. Butter, I tell you what, we've actually had to drop back. We've had to drop back into Horizons. You haven't. Cheers, Gibbard. Right, hats, knickers. We're dropping out of Super Duper Cruise. Here we go. Eyes on the house. Well, yes, Ephesus. Yes, yes. It's more surprising that we have viewers without gifted subs. Yes, the community has been exceedingly overkind. Oh dear. Well, I tell you what, Gibbard. I tell you what, there is no shame. I know money can be quite tight for a lot of us at the moment with the conditions. So don't you worry about that too much, Gibbard. I'm sure we can get that sorted for you at some stage. Right, talking of getting things sorted, before we go to the break, we will put ourselves nice and safely inside Vandervoort. So, Bill, Request dogging.
Docking request code sent. Standby. Unable
Oh,
to comply.
denied! That means somebody somewhere is sitting on the only medium pad available. And this is why, ladies and gentlemen, we never, or very seldom, do the old pad hogging. Because pad hogging is wrong. Let's just try ourselves. Sometimes they don't like Billy's voice. Oh, that didn't even give a no, did it? Let's just double check. Right, we've got that one.
That's a negative.
Ah, yes, denied. Denied. Right, let's see if we can get a bit closer and get a target lock on their El Bigo Pado. There we go. Is that the big pad there? I think that's the big pad, just by those ones usually. Yeah, there he is here! There you go, you cheeky monkey! Get off my pad, you slag! Get off my pad! Right, Bill! Request dogging.
Requesting docking bay.
No, Bill! No! Bill, what are you doing? Jeez, Lou, I tell you what, old Billy Boy, I know he's 90 years old, but he does sometimes get a bit of a twitch going on there. Right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, binaries and non-binary beings, you are witnessing yet again the old Tesla Autodoc built with 100% Elon Musk AI. And there will be an advert for that coming up in the next few minutes. So yes, ladies and gentlemen, unfortunately, after about an hour, I can't actually sit down for much longer than an hour without having to do some exercises for my back. Gibbered, you sweetheart! Boom indeed! You didn't need to... Oh, gibbered, you damn sweetheart. You did not need to do that. Well, I tell you what, just before we go, let's get a hug out for our Gibbered.
Hi, boys.
I didn't have my hand down my pants.
Good for you.
It took me a minute. No worries, Gibbered, you super. Oh, no, Butters. I tell you what, that is always a bugger when the game crashes or the game goes down on you. I should be so lucky. I haven't had anyone go down on me for a while. It's innuendo, Jones.
Indy!
Not that Jones, the other Jones!
Just jump on the back of It's Micro T and you can come in first, and it'll be a happy ending for you and everybody that rides over the finishing line.
Oh, you gotta love it, yes. If you jump on the back of Micro T and get over the finish line, you are guaranteed a happy ending. Right, ladies and gentlemen, yes, so a quick break. Hopefully no more than 10... Well, certainly no more than 10 minutes. Hopefully 6 or 7 minutes need to do me exercises. Being old, empty out and refill. Because the whole coffee is looking a bit... a bit mad. Thank you all. I will be back as soon as I can. In the meantime, ladies and gentlemen, as promised, the most ridiculous adverts this side of, of the boobles.
Commercial time. Elite with Nick Dangerous is made possible in part by the Canon Interstellar Research Group, where discoveries begin. The Elite Dangerous Stellar Photography, Videography, and Fan Art Corporation, and contributions to your local Twitch station by commanders like you. Thank you.
Are you tired of your stock docking computer letting you down? Had enough of autodock failing? Fed up with aborted landings? Tired of having to launch and land over and over and over and over again? Well, no more! Introducing Nick Lambert's Ship Shop's patented Tesla Autodock. Elon Musk AI, you'll never miss the pad again. Lambert's Ship Shop is not responsible for any loss or damages caused by their Elon Musk Crypt AI within the Tesla Autodock. All sales are final with no warranty whatsoever and no refunds. Just don't ask or we'll send the boys around. Any loss in value to the ship installed on is expected and entirely the owner's fault.
When the petting is over, Lambert's Chip Shop presents the original crate fried chicken made with the Nick Dangerous secret recipe. Available for takeaway in these systems. It's face-licking good. Lambert's Chip Shop is not a licensed food outlet. Any items consumed by customers entirely at their own risk. The secret Nick Dangerous recipe is not endorsed by or have anything to do with him whatsoever. Families of customers have our deepest sympathies, but they only have themselves to blame. Here, you after a new spaceship? Well, forget it. They cost millions. Get yourself down Lambert's second-hand shit shop. Ship. Did I say shit shop instead of ship shop? Cobra Mark 3 here. Price so low, it's criminal. That's why I'm wearing the hoodie. The prices are that low. And you know what? We'll even throw in a free fuel scoop. Price is so low, you have to get out of bed before I do. And try this. I'm still in me jammies. It's Crate Mark II. It's a steal. Get down. We've got this Crate Phantom. It's a beauty. I tell you what, I've got dressed, but I've cut the prices on these so sharp, I can't afford a razor. Get yourself down, you second-hand shit bonanza.
Okay, people, okay, settle down. Right, in today's meeting, we'll be covering a number of things, including assignments and new tech. But first on the agenda is the allocation of Nick Lambert's assigned operator. I know. Calm down, everyone. Calm down. I know, team, but we've adjusted the rate of pay to balance the risk. We have a fully comprehensive insurance package in place now. Come on.
Yeah, but boss, we've lost so many operators to Nick's antics. Surely you can't keep doing this.
I'm fully aware, Bob, and we have ensured their families have been fully catered for. We look after our people. And you must admit, he has massively improved. Simon lasted over a month before his accident, and he survived. So, come on, let's get this done. If you can all grab a straw, we can get the operator assigned and shipped out to Nick's crate. Come on, team, everyone pick a straw. Let's get this over and done with, come on. Thank you, people, thank you. Come on, grab a straw. Good job. Nice one.
Have you got them old, unloved and dull limpets? Do you wish you could give them a new lease of life? Wait no more. Take your old tired limpets to Lambert's Ship Shop. We'll give them some loving. And pimp your limpet. Lambert's Ship Shop takes no responsibility for any loss or damage caused by either their employees or anyone we find lying around a space station with nothing better to do than play with limpet.
After a long day tracking Thargoids, why not take a break in Lambert's Ring? Get a good servicing at Lambert's Ship Shop. Grab some crate fried chicken at Lambert's Ship Shop. Get your limpets pimped while making use of our facilities. Book a Thargoid incursion with Nick Dangerous. This is all happening here at Lambert's Ring. To book your next visit to Lambert's Ring, contact your local travel agent and ask for the full Nick Dangerous experience package. Lambert's Ring, Lambert's Ship Shop, and also Lambert's Chip Shop, including Nick Dangerous, take no responsibility for anything that occurs around the ring, its entrance, or anything inside.
Look at this beauty. Look, the prices are so low. You've had me bloody shirt.
Get yourself down there. It's Bonza. It's 5 a.m. I'm still in me jammies. That's how early you need to get up to get a bargain like this Conda. It's only got 20 million light years on it. It comes with a free fuel scoop. Come on, look, I've not even had a shave yet. You need a cheap run around? Well, we've got everything you need. Look at this beauty. I tell you what, we'll even throw in a free fuel scoop. Get yourself a bargain. You'll love it.
Have you or someone on your ship purchased a Tesla Autodock? Or perhaps an entire ship from Lambert's Ship Shop? Maybe you had your limpets pimped by them. Have you purchased and or consumed crate fried chicken? Or been repeatedly spaced by Nick Lambert himself? What you may not know is that all of these businesses are part of Nick Lambert Enterprises Incorporated, also operating as NLE Inc. NLE Inc. is currently in a class action lawsuit, and you or your next of kin may be entitled to compensation related to dealings with NLE Inc. You can quickly and easily find out by contacting Do We Fuck You and How. At Do We Fuck You and How, we specialize in lawsuits persecuting small independent businesses that cannot afford proper legal defense. And for a small fee, we can determine your eligibility to join this lawsuit. Contact us today. At Do We Fuck You and How, we always win. You don't.
Tired of constant attacks? Angry about too many rebuys? Fined again for someone else's actions? Don't get down. Don't get upset. Get even. Call Nick Dangerous, private investigator. Nick Dangerous will track down your attackers, find who's responsible for interdicting you, discover the true perpetrators of your fines, bring to justice whoever destroyed your ships. Nick Dangerous PI, Nick Dangerous MD, and Lambert Ship Shop offer a zero refund contract. Anyone dissatisfied with our services can go whistle for it. Any disputes will be ignored and all complaints settled by us sending the boys around for a chat.
And we are back. Blimey, that forehead's getting bigger every day. Right, we are back. Thank you so much. As WK Jesu, we've spaced. Oh dear. As will occur. The exercise I do are very strange, but they seem to help. So, thank you.
About done? Tick tock, motherfucker.
Sam L. Jackson's back, Squid. How you doing, Squid? Blimey, O'Reilly. I tell you what. Let's get a whiskey. In fact, let's get a rye whiskey for our Squid Knacker. Cheers, Ephesus.
Rye whiskey, I cry.
If you don't give me rye whiskey, I surely will die. Surely will. So well. There we go. Sorry for that bad Welsh accent. Here we go. Right, second mission of the day, ladies and gentlemen. Can you, Adam and bloomin' Eve it? Let's bring this one to completion. I tell you what. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, ich nie son, 1, 2, 3, unos, dos, tres on the old influency. So that's 4 plus 3. So that gives us a 7 so far on the influence for the Sorteria Accord. Winner, a crate fried chicken dinner. So we can now add on an extra mission. So now when anyone pops in and say, how many missions? Plural.
What a maroon.
2 missions, you gotta love it. How long has this Viagra been working? 1 hour, 22 and 49 of those Earth seconds, ladies and gentlemen. Indeedly doodly, we have just over an hour left on the stream. We always do about a 2.5 hour stream. And don't forget, if you want to see some proper elite, I do believe Fembot has started streaming. So if I know, well, if I know, no, I do know I am not everyone's cup of tea. So if you want to see some real Elite Dangerous action, I know our Fembot's just come on, or I believe they have. They've probably been on all morning, and I've just seen the old notification. And Celine says somebody stop Nick, he's getting a... Yes, exactly, Celine. And I tell you what, it is FDev's fault, because if they hadn't have tanked the frames in Update 7, we'd still be wandering around aimlessly in Odyssey, which is always a good giggle and a good way to lose a few, 10s or 20 of minutes every now and then. But yes, we are back in Horizons due to the fact that Update 7, unfortunately, like Update 6, took the shite level of performance with on ground. And now, believe it or not, even in ship, I was doing this exact operation. We were just coming out of a small station and the frame rates dropped. And it's like, no. Sorry, FDev. Yeah, I love you to pieces. But we're going back to Horizons because... A, it's not playable, and B, it's certainly not enjoyable to watch. Right, there we go. Right, we are clear of the old, what do you call it, Bill? Landing gear.
Retracting landing gear.
There we go. Right, our third destination of the day, ladies and gentlemen, is, let's have a look, I think it's at Abergachi, isn't it? The Abergavenny. Maybe it's Abergavenny. Never good at reading Welsh. There we go. Let's say it's Abergavenny. Let's pop and see Abergavenny. There we go. Oh, and we're actually pointing somewhat in the right direction. You've got to love it. There we go. Right, ladies and gentlemen, ladies.
I like the bass. I like the Marguerite biscuit bass.
Mash up! Cute a banana. Ha ha! Evil Snowball in with another hostess for the mostest and the biscuits. Let's get an orange mocha frappuccino and a shout out for our evil
Orange mocha frappuccino.
Little bit of gin and margarita. And there you go. Now it does say Stellaris because I will forgive our evil Snowball, like our Jack Little. They are officially the variety of the streamer. Exactly, Mashup Bunny is here. I tell you what, Evil, it's lovely to see you. And again, ladies and gentlemen, if you like all different stuff like Stellaris, Fallout, what's that other weird one? What's that other weird one you do? I can't remember the name of it, but he also does do a little bit of Elite as well. So don't hold that against him. There we go. Right, talking of going, believe it or not, Evil, we're under 2.5 hours, and
what a maroon.
We got 2 missions in under that. Hearts of Iron, that's it. Hearts of Iron. Thank you. Yes, indeed. So yes, if you like any of those, do go and give our Evil a bit of the old visitatings. I know, Black Rose! What the hell is going on? I do believe it is all FDev's fault because they have forced us to go back. Well done, Gibbard! Gibbard says, well, there's only one way to stop him, and that's to get some of those redemptions out. And Gibbard, I tell you what, Squidknacker will be very happy that you have redeemed a bit of ASMR. Ooh, limpet. Ooh, licking. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to love your limpets really, really hard, you've got to give them a good old licking. Ooh, yes, lick my limpet. Ooh, pimp my limpet. I should cocoa. And coming in with a chicken and a nick me nuts. I tell you what, Gibbard is definitely going to keep us in suspenders. But of course, you had the ASMR. You've got to have the real one.
Pet for limpet.
Let's see. Oh, and it's the reverse angle collector limpet for Gibbard. Yes, that 1,000 points gets you some action. And talking of action, Twindex, you beauty. How are you doing? Let's get a brewage for our Twindex.
Guaranteed to blow your mind.
Guaranteed to blow your mind. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, you've got to love your limpets. And I tell you what, if I stroke it for too much longer, you know what's going to happen. Yes, indeed. It's going to go off in me hands. It's Innuendo Jones.
Indy!
Not that Jones, the other Jones!
Oceanic explorer P.H. Nargelet has made 30 trips 3,600 meters down to the Titanic.
How
but
was
he's
that?
never seen
Come on,
a
really?
100-meter gash.
Yes, indeed. Poor old Twindex. Ephesus has been waiting. He was in right at the beginning. Ephesus has been waiting for your return, Twindex. But do not worry. We still have a chicken, a nick me nuts, a nibble me nuts, and then the pet the Thargoid. So, ladies and gentlemen, with no further ado, Jibber dropping another 880 on top of the 1,000. For a pet the chicken. Let's see, we've already had Mick Clucknell. So let's have a look-see. Oh, and it's good old Phil Schofield, a.k.a. Albino Hen. Nearly forgot then. And look at that. That is some perfect poultry petting. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, if you're new to the show, that is definitely a hen being stroked rather provocatively, and not a cock being choked. Fanar, who misses. It's Innuendo Jones.
Indy!
Not that Jones, the other Jones!
Also, if you have a telescope, Uranus is visible too, just near the. Did I say that near the horizon? I'm going to stick with weather.
Oh, you got to love the Americans getting in on the innuendos as well. Right! We now have a Nick Me Nuts, followed by a Nibble Me Nuts, followed by a Thargoid, followed by Spacing an Elite Commander. I tell you what, if this was ever a delaying tactic, I tell you what, I wish I'd used this in me love life a few times. Right! It is time. The third one by Gibbet. A total of 2,880 points given away. Let's get a bit of Nick Me Nuts. I saw a squirrel. Where? There on the ledge. Where on the ledge? Right there. A little squirrel with my nuts in his mouth. Well, I declared, go and nibble, 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 nibble right there. Oh, yeah. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Nick and Nibble My Nuts. Right now, Black Rose Gaming thought, I'll get Nick Dangerous. We'll throw a nibble in as well. So here we go. 2 on the bounce. I saw a squirrel. Where? There on the ledge. Where on the ledge? Right there. A little squirrel with my nuts in his mouth. Well, I declare, go and nibble, 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 nibble right there. Oh yeah, nibble and nick me nuts, ladies and gentlemen, very much. And Elvis has left the building. There we go, right. Now, unfortunately, for our Twindex. And Twindex says, so in your love life, you'd stroke your chicken and get your nuts nibbled. Yes, indeed. You can't beat that, Twindex. Indeedly doodly. Right, Twindex. Unfortunately, it is time to look away. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, if your name is Twindex, the adorable Sean, Airlock Doc, or if you're having a light snack, whether it be breakfast, lunch, dinner, tea, supper, or everything else in between, you may want to look away. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are of a dicky disposition, or a general dicky disposition, or don't like things that go wobbly, 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 you will definitely want to look away. So, with no further adieus delay, it is time to get Nick Dangerous out. And Terry the Thargoid with a bit of wrist action with what we thought was Thargoid tummy tickling. But nay, nay, and thrice nay, it wasn't a tummy we were tickling. Look away!
But
the thyroid, yes, we thought it was a tummy, but it wasn't. But it wasn't either a blue-footed or red-footed booby. Neither was it Captain Kremen's moves. No, it turns out it was Terry the Thargoid's boobies. Thank you for the bounce there, Afru. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we carried on, innocently tickling, thinking we were bringing joy, tickling a Thargoid tummy. But eventually, after some time, that happened. Pet the thyroid. Milky, milky. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. You can look back, those that looked away, you can look back. The Thargoid loving is over. The last on the list was Twindex requesting another elite commander to leave the ship. So, we've got a few out all there already. I think we've got 3. We've got Bill, we've got Nexus. Oh, who else did we send out there? So, yes, let's see who's going out in the airlock on Twindex's watch. Let's hope it's not Twindex. Jez, thank you. Yes, it was. It was Nexus of Empathy, WK Jez, Billy Boy Shatner, and who's going to join them? It's Commander Great Alan! Au revoir, Great Alan! Au revoir! You thought the Bondu was big. Jeez Louise. Computer, shout out Commander Great Alan.
While I'm running the ship, looking after the chickens and keeping Bill and Jason in check, you now want me to do your streaming job too?
Well, blimey O'Reilly, Black Rose has spaced our Kenny. Jeez Louise. I tell you what, poor old Kenny. You bastards, indeed. Right, let's see if we can get this show somewhere back on that roadage, ladies and gentlemen. Bill, engage FSD.
Okay, I'll try and do that.
No, do or do not. There is no try.
Oh, here we go. Yes, indeed, Bill. As the late great Yoda said, mixing our franchises. Not just our metaphors, but our franchises. As the late great Yoda says, there is no try. There is only doo-doo. And that was a mistake I made at a very tender age. And after a lot of counselling, a lot of dirty protests, I think I'm alright now. There we go. Right! Bill, for pity's sake, there is no try, there is only doo-doo. Bill, engage FSD.
Frameshift activated.
Oh, blimey, I didn't expect that. Right, hats, knickers, we're off to Abergachi. Watch out for those witches. Watch out for those watches. I tell you what, maybe it'll be hyperspace. It could even be the horrors of tot space, but nay.
Maximum velocity.
And thrice nay. We have, thank you, Bill, maximum velocity. And I see witches. And I see alarm clocks. Yes, witch watching time. But which watch? Witches watch clock. In which, yeah, that's the old one. Right. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, if you get, thank you, Bill. Thank you, Bill. 16 bodies, blimey O'Reilly. I tell you what, that is up there with the Bundys. There we go. Right, we have a full tank of free fuel. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, if you buy your second-hand ship from Lambert's second-hand shit shop, you will get a free fuel scoop. You clocked those witches, thank you. Ephesus was watching, and time and stuff and things. Right, we don't want to be too much pedal to the metal. Let's see if we can get this, the rails back on this train, the road back on this show. Indeed, ladies and gentlemen. But we will have a quick swig after all that singing. I tell you what, yes, it's an easy slip there, Butters. It is an easy slip, and to be fair, a lot of the stuff we sell is more shit than shit, to be fair. But you know, that's not the point. The point is we bring joy to many commanders who couldn't otherwise afford to get into a ship ownership, and the terms and conditions are pretty generous, I think. Right, ladies and gentlemen, can you Adam and bloomin' Eve it? We are heading towards our third, yes, mission numero 3. Yes, indeedy. There we go. Blimey, that's a pretty looking planet there. That's a pretty looking planet. There we go. Right, let's keep those hats and knickers held, ladies and gentlemen. We are getting closer. We are down to the few last millions of meters. So grab those hats, grab those lovely knickers, and if you haven't got your own hats and knickers, remember you can always grab mine. We don't mind. I don't mind having the biggest wedgie this side of the boobles, or even the Michael Boltons. We did eventually. Oh, right, keep hold of them. We're going in, and we're going in. Oh, I told you, those brakes. They take some braking. Right, talking of braking things, Bill. Request dogging.
Seeking permission.
Look at that. In Light Flynn, they love their dogging action in these big stations. There we go. There we go. I tell you what, Twindex, yes, with the old fuel situation, that is, yeah, in the United Kingdoms, yeah, it's all got a little bit out of hand, hasn't it? It's got a bit out of hand, ladies and gents. Yes, indeedy. Just getting the simple necessities of life have become a little bit of a problem, because as per usual, unfortunately, human nature seems to be to hoard, and so yes, it's all been a little bit fraught in the United Kingdoms, and yes, it's not a good. Yes, you do definitely need the old fuel scoop on the old buskins there, indeedly doodly. Right, you are witnessing the Tesla Auto Dock. It is absolutely 100% reliable. About 5% of the time you use it. There we go. Now it is a big station, ladies and gentlemen, so it won't. We won't bother doing the old insertion. We will do a very quick drop off of courier, and then we will get our arses back to Glassy Arse Landings and see if we can slip in a few more. I tell you what, it's always nice when you can slip in a good, when you can slip in a few more. Raptor, you beauty! It's innuendo, Jones.
Indy!
Not that Jones, the other Jones!
Do you still have a floppy?
Oh, and Dave Jones still having a floppy.
Guaranteed to blow
There
your
we
mind.
go. There, yeah, the old red diesel. Yeah, of course. Right, look at this. Un, deux, trois. So that is 10 influence today we have got for the Soteria Accord. So, let's do mission pluskies. Hot cuppa, I tell you, it is a bit chilly, isn't it? It is a bit chilly. Right, ladies and gentlemen, we have now, believe it or not, completed
What a maroon.
3 missions. How long's it taken us? Oh, just under 1 hour and 45 of those Earth minutes. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it is time to pack up our sack and lunch again. Yes, we are going to head back to Hip Hip Hooray 1102-48, the home of the Soteria Accord.
Onward, ever onward we went, wending our way through the cosmos. And it was there in the cosmos that we came across an evil race of space swines known as the Thargoids.
There we go. Right. No! Blimey! Jeez Louise, there was Kremen coming to get us. There we go. Right. Let's get ourselves the hell out of Dodge. Let's get... Wait, that's a bit quick, Monsieur Lambert, Monsieur Dangerous. Let's get ourselves out of Dodge. Can't see anything else coming. Hit the boost button. Take it like a man. Whoa! That was close. That was close. Right. We are off into the Bondu, ladies and gentlemen. We have got to bring up the... why am I doing this? Why am I doing this? Bill? Galaxy map.
Opening map.
Thank you, Billy boy. And then what we need is a hippity-hip hooray. 1102. 48. There we go. Home of the Sorteria. Come on, plot that route. There we go. We got a rooty tooty. And are we heading in roughly the right direction?
Let me see. No. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, just kidding,
you
Bill.
You need to relax, my
just,
friend.
Yeah, I know, Bill. There are times. I mean, I love him to bits. I mean, he's free. We don't cost us... Well, he cost... You know, we originally brought him because he was getting old and they'd had enough of him. And then he became, you know, became quite helpful. Right. Talking of quite helpful. Bill? Bill, engage FSD. Oh no, not again. Oh my goodness. Buck Rabbit. He'll know what to do.
Yeah, you can only do it if you've got a Swiss Army knife.
I've only got a Leatherman.
Which I do have.
Well, that's great. Can I borrow it?
No, you've just got to have one. That's the point.
So my Leatherman's no good then?
You've literally just got to have a Swiss Army knife.
But wouldn't the same be true about my Leatherman?
You don't even have to get it out of its wrapper, you know?
Oh, right. So just having it will help fix the FSD.
As long as it's got what is it, a crosshead screwdriver.
Well, the Leatherman's got one of those.
That's all you need.
Oh, that's brilliant. Thanks, Buck Rabbit.
It's all good.
Nah, cheers, mate. I mean, crikey, it's at least we've got the FSD fixed. By the way, which Swiss Army knife have you got?
I've got the one up from the really basic one.
Cheers, Buck Rabbit. I must remember to pick one up at the next starport. You're the best.
Yeah, man. I'm fucking awesome.
You are indeed. Cheers, Buck Rabbit. Oh, good old Buck Rabbit. Computer, shout out Buck Rabbit.
Guess who can't spell someone's name again? You dyslexic maroon.
Yeah, there you go. Right, Bill. Engage FSD.
Charging frameshift drive.
Here we go. Eyes down for a full house. Hats. Knickers. Here we go. 88 two fat ladies. Here we go. Eyes down for a full house. Any minute now. There we go. Hold on. Will it be witchy watchy watchy space? Will it be hyper diaper space? I see witches. I still see bloody alarm clocks. We've been complaining about this for almost a year now, and the graphics department just doesn't seem to get it. Right, there we go.
Adding information to cartography database.
Thank you, Bill. 68 bodies, more than the Mansons and the Bundys put together. Jeez Louise, that is one hell of a body count. It's a good job the Count's not here. He'd get awfully... Oh, hang on. One body. Two bodies. Three bodies? Hell no, I'm out of here. Right, talking of out of here, let's set our destination to Glassy Arse Landings. It's over here, over here. There we go. Don't get too close to that sun. And we have got our free fuel. We are full to the brimmage. There will be a little bit of fuel spent getting to Glassy Arse Landings. We have our pedal to the metal, ladies and gentlemen. And as we haven't got to run around, yes, yeah, run around, now. Excuse me. Yes, as we can't run around now because we're back in Horizons. Oversexed and over here, I should Coco. But look at the lovely nylons they brought with them. Right, slow down it says. I tell you what, let's slow right down. We don't want to be doing the third or fourth tactical loopage of the day, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, binaries and non-binaries. Trying to be fully inclusive here. Right, here we go. Not far to go. We're going to have a quick swig of that coffee. And I've just realised why I was jumping around like a jackrabbit, ladies and gentlemen. And that's because I was feeling a cobra. I tell you what, it's actually, believe it or not, it's just coming up 2 years. And I'm not sure about the hours. I could check that. Yeah, just not a long time, not compared to some of our brethren and sisterin in the Elite Dangerous community. But yes, almost 2 years. I think we've got about 2 months, and then hopefully we can actually celebrate, because we couldn't celebrate my first year streamiversary due to some personal situations that those that have known me from the beginning totally understand. But yes, hopefully, in fact, that'll be sort of December-ish, won't it? We'll hopefully be having a 2-year streamiversary. I have no idea what we're going to do any different from usual. That's the problem. It's like, well, we could do what we always do, and that's try and take over. And cheers, thanks, Cobra. In fact, Cobra, your brewage must have run out by now. Let's get you a cup of tea with the old, if you're not into the tea or the milk, you can always grab that huge pile of cocaine.
Guaranteed to blow your mind.
Which is guaranteed to blow your mind. Right, and in fact, yes, ladies and gentlemen, we haven't had an undercover operation. Oh, look at that. It's when Commander Dave Brown joined Nick Dangerous in another undercover operation. Yes, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, we just go. Oh, no, we haven't just gone past it, have we? Tactical loop.
Tactical Loop copyright 2020 by Warlord 383. All rights reserved. Any resemblance to actual persons living or dead or actual events is purely coincidental. No animals were harmed in the making of this stream. Rebroadcast is not allowed without the expressed written consent of Major League Baseball.
I tell you what, I really thought, I don't know what part of my brain thought we might not actually do one. Cheers, Twindex. Oh, now I tell you what, you go for it. Now, I don't have cognac on the list, but you go for it, Cobra. You go for it. I mean, we've got a bit of rum. I know it's not cognac, but, we've got a bit of rum we can always pop out for you.
I was in Colby.
Yeah, I tell you what, Zibbard, yeah, blimey. I tell you, well, we did yesterday. We did visit Quiet Me Bear's Knicker Emporium. That was, hey, no worries, Cobra. We do try and look after everybody. Sometimes we do fail, but hopefully there is some worth in popping in and saying hello. Right, talking of saying hello, I don't know how that's a link to Billy Boy. But welcome back, Bill. Request dogging.
As requested.
Look at that, in like bloomin' Flynn. Let's see if they need some crate fried chicken. Oh, it looks as though they might have been, the old crate fried chicken might have not run out. Doesn't look as though they're, oh, and it's blacked out. Oh, there you go, blimey, I think we've just fried. Not the camera operator, but maybe one of their cameras there. That's a bit unfortunate. But yes, indeed, yet again, ladies and gentlemen, you are watching the beauty that is Elite Dangerous with a little bit extra Tesla auto dock. There we go. Yeah, I tell you what, Twindex, yes. We're definitely going to have to come up with some ideas. But look at that. Like a glove, it will go slipping. Look at that. Slip through the old letterbox. Plenty of room either side. I'm not saying it's a big station, ladies and gentlemen, but yeah, that was pretty easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. There we are. We are back at Glassy Arse Landings. Does that look... Hang on. Does that look like... Does that look like they've drawn like the outskirts of like a dead person there? Though they've fallen in a really odd. Can you guys see that? That looks like a not and then near. Oh, that's weird. Yeah, didn't hey, didn't touch the side. Says Friendship. It's innuendo, Jones.
Indy?
Not that Jones, the other Jones!
Whose balls did I kiss? I don't even remember whose balls I kissed.
Oh, I tell you what, the parties that crispy tater tot goes to. Can't even remember whose balls he's kissed. That is, you know, at the end of the day, you'd think, well, I suppose if it's a big enough party, would I never get invited? I don't know if it's because I'm old and my balls are dangling around my knees these days. But you know, maybe. Yeah, I would have thought they would have made it an easier target, to be honest. And as Chris says, well, we're not having him picking up too many more missions. We better redeem a double chicken, which, yes, ladies and gentlemen, whether you know it or not, is the only way to guarantee the most rarest of chickens that is known as Goth Hen or otherwise Elvis. So, Chris, with no ado, delay, whatever you want to call it, let's, sorry to index too much information. As always, this stream is well known for going too far.
Get on the fort now!
What a bad boy. Right, talking of bad boys, let's get our roosters out. No, they're chickens, not one but two, for Chris J. Morris. Yes, it is Mick Clucknell and Elvis in the duet of the century, ladies and gentlemen. But of course, money was too tight to mention. And, as Sorrow comes in with a hostess for the mostess, all together now. Keep a banana. Ha ha! Sorrow, you absolute tinker. Let's get an orange mocha frappuccino and a shout out for another hostess with the mostess.
Orange mocha frappuccino!
Little bit of jitterbuggery. Extra jitterbuggery and a shout out for our Sorrow. Playing Every Woman See. Yes, don't forget Every Woman See. That is, not my cup of tea. But if you are into Every Woman See, definitely check out our Sorrow. But I do believe they do a little bit of Elite as well. So don't hold that against them. Right, here we go. Bored of missions? I tell you what, if you're not bored of missions, I know somebody who is. Sorteria Accord. Let's grab those Sorterias by the balls. And there we go. Yes, I tell you what, Jibbard. I tell you what, we do try to confuse everybody, including myself. Right, 3 more influence. Let's have a look where this one is. Estimate. Oh, another Messerschmitt orbital. We've got to do that. Then we can hang out with our. We can start doing our Hitler jokes. There we go. Rep. No good for us. Oh, the old synthetic meat. Oh, how far away is that? Oh, supply and needs. We'll have to go and get it and bring it. Oh, no, that's far too confusing. We'll come back to that one. Let's have a look. Economic, no. Oh no, it's bloody reputation. Oh, that's just not on. I tell you what, I think. Oh, courier job. Oh, yeah, but it's repping it. We want inf. We want infy. Right, shall we go and get some synthetic meat? Let's have a look at. Yeah, why not? That and a courier job. That'd round us off nicely. Yeah, bugger it. Let's right, supplier needs. There we go. Hey, Sorrow. Hey, I tell you what.
Hey-o.
And Mad Mo, welcome in. How you diddling, Mad Mo? Let's get a nice brewage. In fact, no, bugger it. Let's get a Milo for our Madmo. There we go.
Look at that. See? Nice and easy. Easy, creamy.
Easy, blooming creamy. Right, we need to go to the EDDDDDDDDB, ladies and gentlemen. So, with no further ado, by the magic of broadcasting technology, we are now on the EDDDDDDB, and we want commodities, and we want synthetic meat. There we go, not real meat, synthetic. Now, we are in the system of HIP 110248. There we go, lovely jubbly. No. Include planetary, no. Minimum supply, let's say 50. Bainbridge in wacky. Oh, that sounds good. Bainbridge in wacky, you absolute star. Thank you, Afru. Right, we're going to Bainbridge in wacky dacky. Not the wacky backy, but the wacky dacky. Let's do it, ladies and gentlemen. Wacky jacky backy. Right. Let's, oh! Bill? Galaxy map.
Stellar cartography.
Ooh, stellar cartography. I should go. Right. A WAQ is where we're going. Oh, lovely. Look at that. How many jumpy pumpies? Oh, it's a little two-jumper. Super duper. A Gary Cooper. Backwards undies. I tell you what, backwards, inside out, upside down. You name it, I've done it. Right. Hey, let's lunch. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to get some synthetic meat from Wacky Backy System and the old Bainbridge Station. Yes, indeedy. It doesn't get any more exciting than this, and I can promise you it definitely does not get any more exciting than this. Talking of exciting, Bill! Landing gear.
Gear coming up.
Thank you, Billy boy. Right, let's get ourselves out of Dodge. Here we go. Oi! Oi, big boy. Watch where you're going. There we go. Hit that boosty tooty, and we're out of here. Right, we're off to Wacky Backy. 2 jumps. That could take us some time, ladies and gentlemen. Mission update. They want more meat. I tell you what, you can bugger off. I think we've only got enough meat. Or do they want their meat PDQ? Well, we'll see about that. Right, hats, knickers. Fisher Orbital is closer and cheaper. Thank you, Afru. Right, we're going to a bit of Felching Orbital. We'll go to Felching Orbital instead of Bainbridge Station. Thank you, Afru. Right, Bill. Engage FSD.
Frame shift drive engaged.
Here we go. Keep those hats. Keep those knickers. Hold on to them, ladies and gentlemen. We're going for it. A 2 jumpy pumpy one. I tell you what, let's hope the FSD lasts for a couple of jumps. It's a bit like my ex. One jump, and it's broken. There we go. Right. Oh yeah, and pirates after my meat. I should Coco. It's it's innuendo, Jones.
Indy!
Not that Jones, the other Jones!
Completing
Splendid
system
girl,
scan for
and so
cartography.
helpful. Do you know she's been showing me how to stick the pole out?
I bet she has. Got a 33 bodies. Jeez Louise. I tell you what, there's a lot of serial killers around these parts. Right, look at that. We're getting our free fuel. Free fuel, ladies and gentlemen. Don't forget, get your free fuel with Lambert's second-hand ship shop. Free fuel scoop offer. Right, Bill. Engage FSD.
Engaging drive.
Blimey! Twice in a row! I tell you what, it's getting a bit hot around here. Can anyone see smoke? Fire!
Smoking!
It certainly is smoking. Here we go. Keep hold of those hats. Keep hold of those knickers. We are going for it. More witches. More watches. Or, well, alarm clock sort of thing. There we go. Well, it's not that impressive. But, there, thank you, Afru.
Gathering information.
Yeah, I know, Sorrow.
Cartography updated.
Thank you, Bill. How many we got? 14! 14, right. It was Felcher Orbital. We want a bit of felching, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to Felching Orbital. Let's get a bit of free fuel while we're at it. Bit of that. There we go. That wasn't a very big jumpy pumpy at all. Right, Felcher Orbital. We're on our way, ladies and gentlemen. It's not very far. So we will try and keep the pedal off the old metal. Hey, Chris! I tell you what, Chris, I'm running short of the old brewage me sen. Blimey O'Reilly. Right, Felcher Orbital. We all love a bit of... In fact, ladies and gentlemen, I went to see that Chevy Chase film. It was a re-release. I don't know whether it was its 50th anniversary or 40th anniversary at our local cinema called Felch. And it was very disappointing. I hadn't seen it back in the day. And I thought it was going to be about felching. But it wasn't. Yes, very, very disappointed there. But Chevy Chase, even though he didn't do any felching, was very entertaining. But yes, this dyslexia does get you every now and then. Right, we are on our way in. Keep hold of these hats, keep hold of your knickers. And if you haven't got hats and knickers, you can hold on to mine if nobody else will let you hold on to theirs. We are coming in. We are coming in at a reasonable rate of nautikins, but it is looking as though we will not be looping. There we go. I tell you what, here we go. Hold on. It had nothing to do with arrows. I tell you what, I blame the engines when people say about arrows. And I'm not talking about engines. I'm talking about American engines with arrows and stuff and things. Yeah. Right. Anyway, now I've lost the plot completely, which is no change from usual. Yes, as usually somebody will say, there was a plot. Yes, there was a plot. It was to take over the universe and BGS. But Bill, request dogging.
Request for docking sent.
Straight in, like Flynn, no mucking about. Look at that. Are they in need of crate fried chicken? That is the question. Do we believe? No. I think by the looks of it, they have a full tank of crate fried chickens. Oh, what's he doing? What angle's he going for here? Oh, that's a strange angle, mister. Oh, you might get caught.
It's just me. Fooling.
Ooh, well, that's beautiful, isn't it? Yeah, he's fallen asleep. Oi! Don't fall asleep on the job. Jeez Louise. Oh, look at that. Lovely jubbly. I tell you what, orange. Oh, where the blackout's back. Damn. I thought we'd lost the blackout, but obviously not. Maybe it was just lady luck, or maybe I just blinked when the last blackout happened and I didn't see it. There we go. Look at that. Like a glove. In like Flynn. You gotta love it. And no dead body drawings around that one. So, ladies and gentlemen, we will be very good people, and we will pop ourselves deep inside the Felcher, and then we will collect our synthetic meat, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see if we can do that. Right. It's Marquito, isn't it? So we want the old commodities market. And it should be. There she blows. Look at that. Lovely jubbly. Super duper. 84? Oh no, we need 49, I was going to say. Blimey, I don't think... Yeah, 49. Wait, not 84. No, 49. 49. Not 69. Hey! It's innuendo, Jones.
Indy?
Not that Jones, the other Jones!
No, but sausage in the hole sounds fantastic.
It blooming does. You gotta love Gino DeCampo. Right, so it was it 48? Let me just check on the bigger window. Yes, 49. 49. So have we actually got 49? Let's go over here. 49! Lovely, lovely. And Shuggy, you beauty. How you diddling? How you diddling? Let's lunch, ladies and gentlemen, and get a whiskey. Let's get a rye whiskey. Rye Shuggy. And a bit of a shout out.
Rye whiskey,
Rye whiskey, rye whiskey, rye. If you don't give me rye whiskey, I surely will die. Yes, our Shuggy, like our Stitcher, is playing Elite Dangerous on the old Xbox, which makes him an Xboxer, which is nice indeed. Right, Bill, landing gear. Heyo.
Retracting landing modules.
Thank you, Billy Boy. And Katie! Blimey, O'Reilly, I tell you what, we've had a couple of princesses in already. Yet again, just when you thought we had no more room for our princesses, Katie squeezes in and says, "Hey up, I'm here." Katie, what are we going to get our Katie? Oh, what are we going to get Katie? Let's have a think. I'm having a think. A brew? A brew? Is a brew good enough for our Katie? No. You know what it's got to be. Our Katie is another princess. So, with no further ado delay, Katie. Whether you want it or not, you know what's coming. No stress. Really, Billy? Holy moly, everybody wants a Katie Chaos. Yes, another not only member of the Elite Dangerous community, but also a new member of the Fast team. Boom, it says indeed. There we go. Right, let's have a look-see. Now we've got that. We can get that courier job done as well. That would be a blooming a super duper Gary Cooper. Right, let's get going, ladies and gentlemen. No hanging about, no being silly willy. We have got jobs to do. Let's see how many missions. I think we're still on 3 missions. Let's have a look.
What a maroon.
Yes, 3 missions. How long have we got left? Oh, 20 minutes. We better get a move on. Bill, engage FSD.
Frameshift activated.
Jeez Louise, this is a 3rd jump in a row. I can't believe it. I tell you what, we must have got a good second-hand FSD off Tony Curtis or Gino. Maybe it's one of Gino's ones. But quite often when you get ganks, ladies and gentlemen, hats, knickers, don't forget, and witches and watches. Jeez Louise. The FSD's the first thing to get shot out. So usually, I mean, we do put them back together, but as you can tell, they're not the most reliable. There we go. Right, let's, oh, blimey. Yes, you get scanning, Bill. You get Cox, I tell you what. It's 17 bodies, not too bad. There we go. Yes, Cox and Cox. I tell you what. Right, free fuel. Let's get a bit more free fuel. There we go. Lovely jubbly. Super duper Gary Cooper. Bill. Engage FSD.
Charging frameshift.
Bloody hell. Oh, and look at the state of those windows. What's up, Warlord?
Tens of credits to get my fuel tank filled up and to repair my ship. I would happily pay thousands of credits if some, professor guy came in and coated my windscreen in anti-glare, coating. Couldn't agree more, Warlord. Right, ladies and gentlemen, back into witchy-watchy watchy space. What is going on? Numerous clocks and watches. No, yes, which watch do I,
Completing
which
system
watch?
scan, stand by. Gathering information. Cartography has now been updated.
I bet they want that courier. 16 bodies in this one. You gotta love it. Messerschmitt Orbital. It's only 82 away as well. Let's get some of that free fuel. There we go. You're gonna love it. Free fuel for all. If you get your second-hand ship from Lambert's second-hand shit shop, ladies and gentlemen, you will receive a free fuel scoop with every ship purchase. There we go. Right, we're on the road. We've got 20 minutes to get 2 more missions in. That's 10 minutes per mission. And is it doable? Can we do it? I tell you what, it looks as though we're going backwards right now. I've got a horrible feeling this could be a tactical loopage situation as we have our pedal to the metal, ladies and gentlemen, and we don't seem to be the old gravitational pullage of the old sunnage or starage, I suppose. There you go, slow down, it says, you cheeky bastard. Just when you thought. Tactical loop.
Tactical Loop copyright 2020 by Warlord 383. All rights reserved. Any resemblance to actual persons living or dead or actual events is purely coincidental. No animals were harmed in the making of this stream. Rebroadcast is not allowed without the express written consent of Major League Baseball.
Well, don't break a bad habit of putting your pedal to the metal and then not applying the brakes early enough. Right, ladies and gentlemen, I did say keep hold of those hats and knickers. We're going to drop out of out of Super Duper Cruise, not Hyper Diaper Space. No, I tell you what, you don't want to go there. It sounds, I've been told it stinks. Hey! Right, any minute now, we're down to the last few million meters, or million miles, I'm not quite sure, before we can disengage and head in for our this will be our 4th mission, ladies and gentlemen. Can you Adam and Eve it? This will be mission numero 4. So if we pull up here, Bill, request dogging.
Sending docking request.
In like Flynn, you gotta love it. Now, do they need any more crate fries? Nice. Cheers! Cheers, Jibbard. It is, I tell you what, nice is nice. Let's always go. Is he going for the side angle? Is he going for... Oh, no. Oh, there you go. There's the crate fried chicken. They did need... They obviously put in a late order for the old crate fried chicken there. And look, oh, he's going for a... Oh, that's... Oh, I tell you what, I hope he doesn't catch his bum on the old letterbox there. That's a bit of a low angle one there, matey pips, but it does look beautiful, this game. I mean, this is ultra settings in horizons, and it does look very, very nice. Look at that, and you can see us all if you all wave. That's us up there. Woo! Hello, Mr. Cameraman. Hello. There we go. Oh, are they going to put us at the back? Are they putting us at the back? Where are they? Oh, no, right at the front. And look at that. Tesla Auto Dock, ladies and gentlemen. Winner, winner. Crate fried chicken dinner. Right, ladies and gentlemen, it's a big station. We're only dropping off some courier data, so we'll be very cheeky pad hogs. And it'll probably be just as quick to do this this way. There we go. Look at that. 3 on the influence. That means we're up to 13 on the old influence. You've got to love it. I tell you what, winner, winner. Crate fried chicken dinner. Let's add on that extra mission. So,
what a maroon.
4 missions. How long have we got for this 5th? Oh, I tell you what, only less than 13 of those there Earth minutons for us to get this last mission in. Bill, landing gear.
Landing gear raised.
And Glock and load, you beauty. Bear with. We'll get you a drinky poos. Let's get a drinky poos for Glock and load. I tell you what, I don't know what time it is, but I tell you what, let's do it. Second one today, Glock. It's gotta be time. You know the song. all together.
Take
a drink and you'll sink to a state of pure inebriation. You'll be tanked like the whole Thargoid nation. See what we did there? We made it a little bit topical. There we go. Yes, our final mission, ladies and gentlemen. We've worked it beautifully. That we can actually get mission number 6 back at Glassy Arse Landings, which means tomorrow on Thursday's morning stream. Yes, we are on at 10 a.m. UTC, 11 a.m. BST tomorrow. Same bat channel, different bat time. And hopefully, we will be back then to do even more. But this could be, yes, this could be mission number 5 coming up. So, with no more ado delay, Bill, engage FSD.
Are you guys sure?
Am I sure? I think we bloomin' are. Terakov, no worries. Terakov in real life comes first. Let's get a cup. In fact, I tell you what, Terakov, if you've been in a meeting, I tell you what you need. Let's get a vodka for our Terakov. There you go.
Have a drink on me.
Have a drink on me. Right. As Blimey Glockenload says, well, I've not seen a nibble me nuts yet today. Well, I think it might be our second or third. But for Glockenload, dropping 1,000 of those hard-earned Chanel points, let's do it. Let's nibble me nuts. I saw a squirrel. Where? There on the ledge. Where on the ledge? Right there. A little squirrel with my nuts in his mouth. Well, I declared, go and nibble, 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 right there. Oh yeah, nibble and nick me nuts, ladies and gentlemen, and Elvis has left that building. Right, blimey. Nice. Nice indeed. Katie, hope you're enjoying that hot chocolate. Right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get our asses. Jeez Louise. Finally back. We're running out of time, but let's see if we can do it. Bill, engage FSD.
I'm sorry, Nick. You do not have permissions to do that.
Oh, blimey. No. Jeez Louise, we're running short on time, computer. We've got less than 10 minutes. Oh, and well, blimey, I'd usually get Kenny to do it, but he's been spaced. Jeez Louise. Oh, one more try. Bill, engage FSD.
Charging frameshift drive.
Blimey, alright, hold on to those hats. Hold on to those knickers. We're heading back to 11:02:48, the hip hip hooray. Let's do it. Will it be witchy watchy watchy space? Will it be hyper diaper space? I tell you what, you never know with Bill. Here we go. Boom! Oh no! Nay and thrice nay, Bill! What are you doing to us? Bill has never put us into top space before. Jeez Louise, how many times? It's usually no! Crispy! I tell you what, I see tots as well. How the hell are we getting out of this, ladies and gentlemen? I have no idea at all. Oh, hang on. I do have an idea. Yes, ladies and gentlemen. Jesus, one on the windscreen as well. Right, we need to toss a tot off. Yes, time to toss one off, Afru. Let's do it. Let's toss that tot. Yes, indeed. Well done for that memory reminder, Afru. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we need to sacrifice a tot. Oh, Crispy, king of the tots, we sacrifice this tot to release us from tot space. Yes, we toss that tot right off our ship. Did it work? Let's have a... Oh, thank goodness for that. But we're being attacked! No! No, Bill! Nay, 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 and thrice nay, Bill! You numpty, Bill! No! Right, let's get that.
I'm done tick-tock, motherfucker.
I tell you what, TikTok! TikTok, let's boost! 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 Panic, indeed! Jeez Louise! I tell you what, that was bloody close. Here we go. Can we get out of Dodge fast enough? Yes, we can. Jeez Louise, right. No! No! No, Bill, what are you doing? There we go. Destination. 2% hole. No, no, no. Jeez Louise, it wasn't exposed to be this exciting, ladies and gentlemen. Let's not worry too much about the 3. I tell you what, Ephesus, you're not wrong. Jeez Louise, I tell you what, if I let one rip, it could be the end.
Oh, come on, man.
Yeah, I tell you what, that's risky. We down to 1.
Hey, who's dropping bombs in there? How about a courtesy flush?
They're after my meat. Hey! Who's after our meat? I tell you what, I know my meat's rather tasty, but I didn't think somebody would be wanting to get their chops around it at my age. There you go. Well, you gotta be sort of, yeah. Is there a 2% club? Is there a 2% club? I don't know. Maybe there should be. Right, we are heading into Glassy Arse Landings. We could be interdicted yet again, ladies and gentlemen. So, this could end up rather messy. It wouldn't be the first time. But yes, who's after our meat? Or even better, who's after my meat? I tell you what, I wouldn't be asking who. I'd just be saying, oi, get down here, have a go on this. Hey, do you like chicken? Suck on this. It's foul. Hey! It's innuendo, Jones.
Indy?
Not that Jones, the other Jones.
I'm glad you feel me, my friend.
And I tell you what, it's a good job. It's a good job our flintlock liked. Yes, indeed, Katie. I think you're right there.
Get on the fort now!
Yes, indeed. It's a good job. It's a good job we're heading, hurtling towards the end of the stream as the old, I think the happy pills might be wearing off. And certainly the boundaries have gone out the window. And me coffee's cold. Right, hat snickers, hold on to them. Here we go. Last one of the day, mission number 5, ladies and gentlemen. Could you, Adam and Eve it? I tell you what, it's... Oh, hang on. Oh, no. Nay, nay, nay. Put the old doofer back on. Blimey, that was close. Jeez Louise. Right, Bill. Request dogging.
Requesting landing platform.
Ooh, landing platform. Well, I bet they'll go for dogging action. They love it. They love it, they do. Right. Oh, we can go. He's going for a far out arse shot. There we go. There we go. Lovely. Right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be right on the nub here. Oh! Just over 3 minutes to win it, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, indeedy. This could end in tears. Maybe not.
Contrary to logic, you'll embark on a journey into the void.
Oh, that was close. That was close. There. Oh, you see, it didn't black out that time. It didn't black. That is weird. Ah, well, I tell you what, it'd be nice when this stays. Bit like Spain. Bit like Spain, this station. It'll be nice when it's finished. And sorry to any Spaniards in the chat, but it's true. It's a lovely country. Be even better when they've finished it. Right, Glassy Arse Landings. We are home. And ladies and gentlemen, let's get our arses deep inside Glassy Arse Landings. We'll take a swig. I know, Jibbid. It's just not right, is it, Jibbid? I totally blame FDev for screwing up Update 7 to make it totally impossible for me to stream it, let alone play it. So we're back in Horizons, which of course is a lot of people's bread and butter. And certainly when it comes to BGS, and of course we can't mention BGS without mentioning our Zorba.
You bastard, Nick.
You merely adopted the BGS. I was born into it, molded by it.
Computer, shout out Zorba Dundee.
Guess who can't spell someone's name again? You dyslexic maroon.
Yes, I am dyslexic, I am a maroon. But that is the god of BGS, yes, the king of Cunte, the one and only Zorba Dundee. And of course, who are we doing the old BGS for? Well, it's the one and only Sorteria Accord. More of information on this link.
Onward, ever onward we went, wending our way through the cosmos. And it was there in the cosmos that we came across an evil race of space swines known as the Thargoids.
There we go. Right! Blimey, there's Kremen again. Jeez Louise. Right, ladies and gentlemen, 5th mission. Shall we come to completion together? I should, Coco. Are you ready? All together. Ooh. There we go. 3 on the influence. So what's that now? 15 or 16? I think that's about 16 influence we've done, which is very, very nice. Let's pick that up. Super duper. A Gary Cooper. Let's see if we've done it in time. If I can actually type right. Yes! 30 seconds under. Right, let's add that one on. There we go. So, yes, ladies and gentlemen, 2 hours, 29 minutes, and 30 of those Earth seconds to complete.
What a maroon.
5 missions. We did 6, I believe, the other day. We did 2 yesterday. So...
Oh, come on, man.
I tell you what, Glock.
Hey, who's dropping bombs in there? How about a courtesy flush?
Yeah, I think a courtesy flush could be. But I tell you what, we're back to 100% on the old doofer dangles. We've still got some decent looking paintwork as well. Blimey, I tell you, this place is an absolute death trap. Look at that. Blooming open grates and everything. Right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, binaries and non-binary beings, it is that time where we look at who's streaming Elite Dangerous and who we can share this love with. We have got, let's have a look-see. Oh, I tell you what, let's have a look-see. I'm just looking down the list a bit, just looking down that list a bit, because we've done emulated and Fembot a couple of times already. We've done them a couple of times already. Did we do Com Witchman yesterday? I think we did Com Witchman yesterday. Should we do 3-4-3-3-3-3-4-4? Or should we do... I tell you what, should we do Fembot? Yeah, let's do Fembot. Why not? We did EP the other day. We'll do Fembot today. Let's get that up on the screen. She's only been on for an hour and a half. A perfect raid. Thank you all. You have been absolute fantastic, brilliant people. Kept me company. We've had some damn... Well, I hope we've had some damn good laughs. I have. We are back tomorrow, Thursday, 10 a.m. UTC, 11 a.m. BST. Be there or don't. You know, there's no pressure, you sweethearts. But let's start this raid and see how many of us are going to go and see our Fembot. There we go. Let's start that raid. There is 2, 7, 16, 22, 26, 28, 29, 31... 31 out of 35, you absolute legends. Thank you all. Yes, I definitely need a lie down. 5 missions. It's been a blast. I'll definitely have to remember to have a Lavazza fully leaded coffee before I start tomorrow's stream as well. Take it easy. Let's start that raid. And I will see you over at Fembots.